1948. So let's begin. The establishment of cotton industry in Bombay Presidency in the year 1870 initiated for the first time in India. যেটো এস্টাবলিশমেন্ট হৈছে কটন ইন্ডাস্ট্রি বম্বে প্রেসিডেন্সি 1870 ইনিশিয়েট হৈছে প্রথমবার ভারতত এখন interest in the factory legislation in the year 1881 the first factory act came into force 1881 প্রথম factory act ফোর্সত আহিলে in addition to provisions relating to health and safety the act limited and prohibited to some extent provisions যেটো related আছে in addition to provisions যেটো আসিলে health or safety উপৰত the act limited কৰিছে আৰু prohibit কৰিছে কোনো some extent employment childrenৰ employment factoriesৰ ভিতৰত children to আহিব নালাগে হেতু limit কৰিছে but this did not satisfy the worker and therefore another act was passed in 1891 which made the worker silent for about 20 years. In 1905, electric light was introduced in the Bombay mills. 1905 sonot Bombay millsot electric light to introduce kora hoise. This resulted in new difficulties necessitating a new factory legislation and eventually the third factory act, namely the act of 1911, was passed. So during First World War, industrial dispute became very common and some changes in the Factory Act became imperative, and as a result of this, the next Factory Act was passed in 1922. This too was amended in 1923 and 1926 for removal of some small defect. In 1928, a Royal Commission on Labour was appointed, and on the basis of its recommendation, the Factory Act 1934 was passed. This act, after a number of amendments, was finally replaced by the present Factory Act of 1948. The Act of 48 differed widely from the Factories Act of 1934 and is more comprehensive than the latter.